Hi team, welcome back. How are you? Okay, so now we'll discuss about physical file creation. See, to create a physical file, we have two ways. One is creating a physical file using a structure, and which is nothing but a DDS. Okay, so DDS means data definition structure. Okay, so without this structure also we can create a physical file. So that type of file is called as a flat file. Okay, creating a physical file is in two ways, with DDS and without DDS. Without DDS means it's a flat file. So with DDS means it's a DDS based physical file. Okay, in a single term, let's say there is a playground and it doesn't have any other constructions. Okay, so that is an empty ground which we have occupied. Okay, and that is one scenario. Let's say there is a same site which is having some different partitions in it. So partitions in the sense like there is a shopping mall, so which is for an entertainment. So there is another small place which is occupied within hospitals, that is for medical purpose, and there is another place which is for education, some colleges. Okay, it means within the same area of land we have divided each and every space with some what we called medical colleges and different sectors. Okay, in the same way, if we have a file created with some DDS means we want to have a structure to be divided in piece of different fields. So let's say there is a field called an employee number, and it's kind of an number type of value, and if you want to store some value called employee name, so that is a character type of value which we want to store. And let's say he joined in an organization on some particular date and time, so that is a date value and time value. So we want to maintain field based values in a file means we need to have a data structure, we need to have one structure. Okay, so I want this physical file in this format using this structure by creating these many number of fields in it. Okay, so this structure is nothing but we call it as an DDS. Okay, so DDS stands for data definition structure. For creating a physical file we need to have these three columns, I can say. I have divided the main parts into three categories. One is name type, levels and functions. Okay, so for creating a physical file we need to have 4 levels. Okay, so out of these 4 levels I have mentioned these 2 levels in a different color, which means to create a physical file these 2 levels are mandatory. Okay, for each and every level we have different functions. Okay, so we call it as a function or a keyword. Okay, and the levels which we have for creating physical file is file level, record format level, field level and key field level. Okay, and to indicate so what type of level it is, we have a name type field which indicates what type of level that we are dealing with. So if you are dealing with a record format level, it will indicates with a letter called R, and if we are dealing with a key field level, then we need to mention the name type as K to indicate it's a key field level. But for the file level and field level, the first character is F. So if we mentioned F here, it means it looks like we have mentioned this FS twice in the same area, but still we can able to identify whether it's a field level or a file level. Okay, so how to identify it's a field level or a file level means, if anything is specified about to this record format level, means it's a file level. Okay, if anything we have mentioned below the record format level and before the key field level, it means it indicates we are dealing with the field level. Okay, so that is how we recognize whether we are working with a field level or else a file level. Okay, and that's the relation between the name type and levels. And if we look at these functions for each and every file level or a record format level, field level, key field level, we have a different sets of functions. And don't think that these are the only functions which are available on DB2 while creating a physical file DDS means. It's absolutely not. We have multiple functions, and out of all those functions I just listed only the frequently used functions which is required for you to understand how to create a physical file. So if you know these functions, then in generally we can say we know how to create a physical file using a DDS. So these are the frequently used functions. Okay, so as per your interest, it's up to you, and you can learn more and more functions. So having more knowledge is always good for us. And okay. Okay, so now in functions I haven't mentioned anything on orange color because while creating a physical file DDS, none of these functions are mandatory. Okay, but in levels, to create a physical file DDS using DDS format, we need to have one record format level and one field level. Okay, so to indicate it's a record format level, we need to mention the name type value as R, which means in name type column we need to have this value as R and some record format level name. Okay, so field level is also mandatory. So what does it mean? For creating a physical file, we need to have at least one field in it. See, in generally, if you want to watch a movie, then at least there should be one person from our audience, no? So then only the show will get displayed. Okay, otherwise it's a waste of money and time. Okay, in the same way, to create a physical file with DDS, it's a rule, minimum of one field should be there to create a physical file DDS, and maximum of 9000 fields can be specified. Okay, and for key field level, maximum of 120 key fields can be specified within the key field level. Okay, so that's a rule. And always remember, to create a physical file using DDS, only one record format will be there. Okay, only one record format will be exist for creating a physical file, whether it is a flat file without having DDS or else a DDS based physical file. It will contain only one record format. Okay, so one record format, and in a field level at least one field is mandatory to create a physical file with DDS. Okay, even if you haven't mentioned this file level or key field level, okay, so that's not an issue. Still we can able to create a physical file. And there might be a question like, can we specify this file level next to this record format level and move this field level to above to this record format level, or can we interchange any of these levels in any order? Means we cannot change the order of these levels, so it should be in this format only, in this order, because it is just like a human structure, human body structure. So consider this is a head and this is a body and this is bottom. Okay, it should be in order, so we can't change our body parts in a different order. Okay, so that's all about physical file DDS, and in the next session we'll discuss about data types for creating a physical file using DDS. Okay, thank you.